Hello, everybody.
Hey.
So lesson 23, I know you loved it, and I loved it as well. So this one's setting an intention, and I wrote on the top of the page. I don't know why, because this was like a week ago, but I wrote, "I am made of love,"
Oh, I'm made of love. I love that.
and
That's
then
so true.
because I don't know. I've been struggling a little bit the last couple of weeks with um, trauma triggers, stirring up a lot of things I didn't realize I was like insecure about, and just like things I thought I was well past, and I've been doing like inner child work, and it's just been stirring up some stuff. So it's like, I just have to remind myself, like, on the daily, like, I am love. I am made of love. Like, because
Mhm.
I get a little discouraged sometimes. And then it's been like, to be honest and transparent, is like something's been popping up in my head like the last couple of weeks. Like, is love even real? Like,
Mhm.
does it really exist? Like, is it? And that could be a big part of um, maybe why I haven't felt the depth of it that I think I'm capable. It's because, like, do I even believe in it? Because I
Yeah,
just,
no, I totally get it. Like when I set this intention, I started getting scared because I'm like, when I said it, I'm like, oh my God, do I really even want that? Like, is that like, can that really happen? And I started like questioning myself. I'm like, okay, no, it can't. I'm like, okay, I think with this whole intention thing, it kind of scared me because I'm like, oh,
yeah.
shoot, can I really call that shit in?
Like, we've loved so, and like, I know how I love friends, community, people, relationships, and all that. So it's definitely possible. It does exist. I don't know why I just had this like wave of doubt of it. Because, like, I'm thinking of like people being faithful and just like, I don't know. It's just like a weird thought that was creeping in on me.
Maybe something inside is bringing up that thought, and maybe just finding a way to just start releasing it and then replacing it with like positive intentions that, I am worthy of love, I am beautiful, I know I will be adored, and stuff like that, and just trying to exit the negative ones or
Oh
the
yeah,
ones that aren't serving you and just restoring it with beautiful, good intentions. And that's what we're doing in this lesson. So
I
I
love
think
that.
just repeating it over and over, like even I wrote mine and I hadn't repeated it since I read the lesson, which was like I think on Sunday. So yeah, I think it's just trying to reprogram our minds that will help, and hopefully our inner being as well.
Well, we're doing the work, and it's been a journey. I love this stuff, but it's been a journey. Definitely not my comfort zone, but I've been really different, you know,
When it comes to love or just everything,
everything.
really,
Just like,
that's
just
awesome.
saying what's on my mind, even if it's not like I the fe like, there, of course, there would be a fear of judgment, but it's like what I feel and think, so why not express it?
That's awesome. That's good.
Yeah.
I think that's great. And I think, being true to yourself and being vulnerable, it helps with the whole transformation and resetting things as well. Because things will start flowing and then it's like you become more radiant and things flow. You know what I mean? But we're holding on and like scared, nothing can flow with that resistance. You
Mhm.
know?
You're on it
I
today,
was
girl.
so vulnerable. Huh?
You're on it today.
Thank you. I was ready. I told you I'm ready to rock and roll.
You are ready, girl. You did tell me
Hey,
that. I
um,
love how they put this into steps, on how to set the intention. And I think
mhm,
maybe this is what was stirring up some stuff for me, because the first step is to believe it, right?
mhm.
So, the,
Thought and belief.
hmm?
Yeah, to have a thought and or belief in a particular possibility.
Yeah. So in this case, you must know and believe in your heart that you will find love. Let's believe in the possibility of a particular intention before it can come to us.
restating it in your mind, even like before you go to sleep or something, and really trying to feel it. And I know I've kept saying this a lot throughout this whole book, but really just trying to like feel it, you know. Second one is to speak your intention out loud. And then I thought this was really interesting. Most of us use language as though it were simply a descriptive rather than a creative tool. I thought that that was like super cute.
Absolutely.
However, language is a powerful creative force that we would do well to harness. About it, I've learned a lot of that, like with my business, making women stronger, and just networking. Everyone would always say, like, talk about it, speak about it, have it on your tongue. But I haven't really talked a lot about love throughout this lesson, and we're going to get more into it. And then, you know, have some sort of accountability partner that kind of is holding you
I'm your girl, definitely. I just wanted to add before we skip over the second step, because I notice sometimes, like, so the first step is to believe it, and then the second step is to say it out loud.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know about you, but sometimes like saying it out loud has been like you could tell where you're at in your mindset by the way it comes out of your mouth.
Yes.
It's crazy. You ever say something and you're like, fuck, I'm not ready to say this yet? The step is to take actions that support the manifestation of your intention and abstain from those that sabotage it. Understanding alone transforms nothing. And I circled the quote, faith without work is dead. So we must ground our insights and understandings into the concrete world by taking actions that support what it is that we are committed to.
Yeah.
To me today about, like, I didn't realize, because I always try to think of myself as living in abundance, and that's like one of my favorite words and one of my favorite intentions is like just to live in abundance, and like everything's abundant and there's so much love and there's endless. But when I realized some of the things that I was growing through this week, it was like I was definitely coming from that scarcity mindset. And it's crazy to think about it in a way of love, because if we come from that place of lack, it's like it's definitely sabotaging. And I didn't even realize I was doing it.
I know, because like it's like your outer world, you're thinking abundance, right?
Yeah.
But then your inner world, it comes up as lack, and you don't even. It's like that subconscious stuff that you're like, where is this even coming
really
from?
Is.
How do we give up our idea of what love looks like and still balance our wants and needs?
It's huge. We give up our idea of what love looks like, right?
Yeah.
And still balance our wants and needs. I think that's a big lesson, because they talk about how, you know, we write out these love lists and these ideals of what we want, but then like sometimes we don't realize like what we actually need. I think it's great to have intention. What love looks like, is that based on where are you getting that from? You know, is it a fairy tale? Is it a movie? Is it your beliefs about like what your family life showed you examples of what love is? Is it something?
Yeah.
I think
is it a need?
Yeah. But that's beautiful. I love that so much. I think that's one of my favorite takeaways so far.
My mystery of what unfold, our words have the power to create reality.
A lot of conventional wisdom out there regarding finding the one, but then there's this mystery of what actually unfolds when you're simply standing inside the intention that you set. Speak a new possibility for ourselves, such as I'm committed to having an extraordinary relationship, then all kinds of amazing coincidences, unforeseen opportunities, and unpredictable synchronicities are put into motion. And then I underline, that is why it is so important to have integrity with our word. It trains the universe to take us seriously.
And that integrity, even whenever you're faced with fear, is so important, and it can be like so courageous to do it.
Oh yeah, get what we anticipate. Action I'm taking aligning with the life I'm trying to create. For you, your actions align with your intention. Look at the outcome. Just stick with the intention. That's so fucking powerful.
And the intention, like, this is what I wanted. This is what I need. This is love. And it might not do a turn that you like or whatever. It might be a road that is uncomfortable, but what it is. Love, like, oh, maybe they did that. Oh my God. Like, you'll get something when you don't expect it. And just because it's not in order, it doesn't make a shit.
Give examples. So the examples are: my intention is to release that anything that blocks me in the fulfillment of love in my life. Or my intention is to date only available people from now on. Or my intention is to meet my life partner by the end of the year. And then it says using specific dates adds a certain urgency that helps mobilize us into immediate action. And I love that because like I've been doing that with goals, and I've been goal setting for like a year now, just like in different things. And it always says to add the date. There's power to that.
And then it also said in the beginning to keep in mind that there are the 4 steps to setting an intention. Consider the intention you wish to set in a relationship in this course. So you have to keep like the 4 steps in mind. Believe, say it out loud, and action.
Write it 10 or more times in our journal.
First.
Yeah, of course. So I did mine a little different. On this page 159, I wrote, my first initial one was, my intention is to love him fully while lighting him up and accepting and appreciating the same in return.
That's so beautiful.
Thank you. And then I wrote a couple of them. I was trying to work out my thoughts of what was just coming out. My other one was, my intention is to release anything that is blocking me from finding true fulfilling love in my life. It is to trust fully and love my man fully while being lit up and lighting him up every day. And then which of these doubts would I be willing to suspend or release entirely? And the one big doubt that I have, and I've been working through this whole week, is that it's possible for someone to love me fully. And the empowering statement that I can make regarding my ability to manifest this intention is, I am made of love. And that's where that came from, that I wrote on the top of the lesson.
Like you said, like how you want to light him up.
Yeah.
I thought that was really sweet because I didn't say anything like that. And that's just like so beautiful because I think that's really what love is you light each other up. So I just love that. I just thought like sunshine when you said that. I was like, "Aw." So that's great.
Thank you for letting me share.
Yeah. My intention is to release all that blocked me from receiving my true love and knowing I am worthy and so beautiful of true love that I will meet my partner and soulmate by my birthday.
Imagine we look back at this shit, we're like, ah!
So yeah, I had to put the date in there because I was like, I gotta put a date. And so
you never know. Like you can meet, you meet somebody and you just, it's just like crazy how quickly, you fall in love, or it's like, whoa, how did that all happen?
Yeah, exactly.
So it's
and then I just so ballsy.
Proud of you.
Hey, we got our intention. Well, I am just like so excited. Like we just did like something really exciting. So if we can hold each other accountable, like, just check in. And
24, I did read a little ahead because I get really excited. And sometimes when I feel like I need to do some work in this area, I always turn to this book. I'm like, I know I'm going to gain something that's going to help me. To be fully open to love and trust. To trust and love him fully while finding ways to light each other up every day. That's my final cut.
How can you light up your guy?
I always, it could be something small, like just asking him if he took handsome pills today, or just making him laugh. Like I'll joke around and be like, did you take 2 pills today? And he'll be like, what? And I'll be like, handsome pills. And he'll laugh and just little cutesy, and I'll say it because he does look handsome, but it's just making him feel good too and complimenting. I'm not perfect, but I do try to slip those things in. I'm getting this loving feeling inside just talking about all this stuff.
Really?
Yeah, I love it. Yeah. I really do love it. It's making me feel better. Everybody else who's watching, I hope you loved it too.
Yes. Good night.
Good night.